Maryland now has more than 70,000 coronavirus cases, but those key metrics are holding steady. One more person hospitalized in the last 24 hours.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Nicole Baker.
And I'm Denise Koch. Well, the percentage of people testing positive for the virus in our state holding steady at 4.5%.
But there are some zip codes that are being much harder hit.
And WJZ is live, and Avajoy Burnett explains why. Avajoy?
Well, we want to focus on one zip code in particular. We're talking about 21224. This is a very diverse area. It includes Canton, the Highlandtown community, and portions of East Baltimore that line up right against the county. One thing is consistent, though. Members of the minority community are hardest hit. The 21224 zip runs from the water to the county line. At this moment in time, it has one of the highest rates of the virus in the state.
I'm just real paranoid. It's best to be paranoid right now.
So we drove around to talk to people here. Let's start out in Canton.
Staying home for now until things start to get better and you see a noticeable decline.
And then over to Elwood Avenue Park.
I'm not really afraid to go out, but I'm very cautious. Very, very cautious.
We also drove to the northeastern end at East Point Mall.
I just don't want me or my kids to get it or be affected.
As Maryland pushes past 70,000 confirmed COVID-19 cases and 3,140 deaths, Black people and Latinos make up majority of those who've been infected.
We still urge residents and business owners to be vigilant.
Baltimore City's Health Commissioner, Dr. Letitia Terraza, explains why minorities are more vulnerable.
So these communities tend to be in more densely populated areas. They tend to live in multi-generational housing.
And that makes it hard to social distance. The state has increased testing, and some jurisdictions like Baltimore City provide hotel rooms so people can self-quarantine if they get sick. There's also new research that says the virus could linger in the air much longer, and that's why health officials are telling people to continue to wash their hands and wear those masks. Live at 4, Avajoy Burnett for WJZ.
Avajoy, thank you. A Maryland company receives a huge grant in the fight against coronavirus. Novavax now getting $1.6 billion in funding from Operation Warp Speed. It's to help find a vaccine. The Gaithersburg company says the funding will support late-stage clinical development. They'll establish large-scale manufacturing and deliver 100 doses of the vaccine. Operation Warp Speed is a U.S. government program aiming to begin delivering millions of doses of a safe, effective vaccine for COVID-19 in 2021.
Well, the United States is closing in on nearly 3 million total coronavirus cases with more than 130,000 deaths. There have been 300,000 cases so far in the month of July.